Hello and welcome to the setup and playthrough of Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. Prologue. Breakthroughs in modern science have dinosaurs and humans existing side by side. This has allowed for a lucrative industry, dino ranching. Ranchers, such as yourselves, have built large-scale operations on a remote tropical island. Dinosaurs are bred on this island and sold to the highest bidders for use in popular high-thrill theme parks. But ranching these prehistoric beasts is hard and dangerous work. Do you have what it takes to outranch your opponents and operate the most successful dinosaur farm? As you can see from the components page, there are a lot of components. But don't be scared, it's actually quite simple to play. Here we have the solo game variant, so we'll be using these rules today. So we have our rival rancher. These are your opponents during solo games. We have our research cards, which can give you special dinosaurs. They give you victory points at the end of the game, and they give you some type of bonus or ability. So don't forget to think about research cards. These could be the difference between first and second place. Private contracts. These are hidden or secret goals that none of the other ranchers know about. And then the public contracts. These ones are known. and you place them face up. The number of players plus 1. So in a solo game, we will have 3. We have this absolutely adorable I Heart Dinos mug, and this is the first player marker. Like, come on, how cute is that? Then there's the Wrangler die, which when you acquire dinosaurs, you'll roll this die, and if it lands on the scratches, it means your dinosaur was injured. You still gain the dinosaur, but there's a bit of a delay. The net means nothing happens, you caught them successfully. And the egg means you gain 2 of that dinosaur. So each rancher gets a mat like this, which gives you a space to put your ranchers, a holding area for when you acquire dinosaurs, but before they go into your pen, and then some information about the 4 main colors. We've got the yellow dinosaurs, which are herbivores, worth 2 victory points at the end of the game, and they eat 1 leaf. The yellows are called Stegosaurus. The greens are the Velociraptors. They eat 1 meat and are worth 3 victory points at the end of the game. The blue is a Brachiosaurus, who needs to eat 2 leaves and is worth 3 victory points at the end of the game. And then finally, the red dinosaur is an Allosaurus, who eats 2 meat and is worth 4 victory points at the end. On the back side is the solo variant. This is the rival, and in this case it's a scientist. The front facing is the same for every mat, just the color's different. But for the solo, for your rival rancher, there's actually 4 different rivals to choose from. So it gives good replay value. And if you want to repeat the same rival more than once so that you figure out how to beat them, you can do that too. But I'll be playing blue today. Here we have our round tracker and the phase reminders, as well as the medical leave in case we are to gain a scratch. Today we will be playing with the contractor rival. So here's his mat. Then we've got the green and the orange, which we're not playing with today, but you can play up to 4 players. Here we have different island configurations. So they're different on the reverse sides, but they all have the same amount of squares. It really just adds to the replay value that you're playing with a different map every game. I'll be playing with this map today. We have a special match for the public and private contracts. Same thing for the research cards. So the game board is, of course, more cards. And the cute thing about it is when you line them up, they form a picture and they all meet up. There are two sides. So one side is for 3 to 4 players, and one side is for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 players. And now there are a lot of little pieces. So to help me keep track, I got these cute sort of mini but deep petri dishes. And they will hold all of my dinosaurs. There is also a first player marker, and the rival contractor starts with it. And then there's these adorable little barriers, and those are used on the player maps to build our enclosures. This way, dinosaurs can't run away. Because if they do escape, there are penalties. So I try really hard to make sure that none of my dinosaurs can escape. I'll probably be going aggressively for barriers early game so I can set up my map, and then I can worry about starting to fill them with dinosaurs. You'll also notice that there are two different sizes of meeples. We've got the regular rancher and the lead rancher. So the lead rancher counts as 2, which comes into effect when one of our rivals has taken up real estate on a space that we want. We can go in with our lead and also occupy that space. And our regular rancher goes in here, because on round 4 we'll gain our 5th one. Similarly, the rival, except it'll be the lead rancher for them. Then we'll start with 1 resource box, 1 little meat. Like I said, the components here are very cute. And then 1 leaf. The remaining items are for playing with more players. But then look at the really cute artwork inside. Alright, that's the setup. I think we're ready to play Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. So I was gone all weekend, and now my dogs don't want to leave my side today. I don't blame them. But if you do hear weird breathing in the background, that would be them. I have a German Shepherd and a Husky, so they do breathe loudly. But it's their nap time, so hopefully they don't make too much noise. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's wrench some dinosaurs. Phase 1 is collecting resources. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. So I go up to 5. 1, 2, 3 meat. So we'll go there, and 1 box. The rival does not get resources. We just move ahead with assigning the ranchers, and the rival has the first player marker. Let's see where they go. Okay, they're going to C. So now this indicates that there's 1 rival essentially in each of these, which would mean if I wanted to go there, I'd either need to use my lead rancher or 2 regular ranchers. But the rival doesn't actually get every single item. Instead, they gain what's listed on the card. So they gain a blue, and it goes into the first paddock here. And that's it. Our turn. Let's see. For my private contract, this is what I'm looking for. a yellow, green, blue, and red dinosaur. But we must complete a public contract before we can complete this, and it has to be on the same turn. So I'm going to need a lot of dinosaurs. But I also need barriers. So where do I want to go? I can't go here because I don't have 2 boxes to pay for. But maybe I can earn some. Take 2 boxes. And now the rival rancher will occupy A. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And they get 2 red. And now I'll go here, pay 2 resources to gain 3 barriers. I go into my holding area. Next up, alright, so since there's already a rival rancher on C, instead they perform an action. And they perform an action based on the first available green space, and that means they earn 3 meat. Okay. Now I will want dinosaurs at one point. And I've got a lot of green, so perhaps I'll get an herbivore. I'll send out my lead rancher to grab a yellow. I do need to roll the Wrangler die. The net. That's good. No additional effect. I don't get a bonus, but nothing bad happens. I gain a yellow to my holding area. And A again, so they can't go there again. They'll perform the action available on the yellow path, where they will earn 3 leaves. Let's see, what science cards do we have here? If you have the first player marker, any other player using the action to take it from you must also pay you 2 meat. But you get a purple dinosaur. Dino food additives. You may discard this card to feed all your dinosaurs. It's a one-time use, but that could be helpful. University sponsor. If you have the first player token, gain any 2 resources of your choice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. I'll pay the 1 and the 1. And I will take Ankylosaurus. Adorable. And here it tells us what Ankylosaurus eats. So So that's an herbivore. Alright, that was phase 2, assign ranchers. Phase 3 is retrieve the ranchers. Alright, now it's time to arrange my ranch. I think I'll do 1 and 1, and I'll put my yellow dinosaur in there. And then special dinosaurs don't need to be enclosed. So for now, I'll place Ankylosaurus here. And I will work on containing the last wall here. Now I need to feed the dinosaurs. So Stegosaurus needs 1 leaf, and Ankylosaurus needs 1 leaf. So that's 1, 1. Oops. So they've both been fed. I can't breed any of my dinosaurs because there's no 2 of the same within the same enclosure. And now we'll reset. Cards are slippery. Alright, let's gain my resources. I still get 1 box. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. And I get 3 meats. And now let's assign ranchers. He's going to occupy C again. And get another blue dinosaur. I'm actually quite close to this one. I just need a blue dinosaur. But I'll also need... I will also need another barrier. Although I could put the blue dinosaur in there. Lots of strategy goes into how you lay out the map. But I do think I'm going to do this again to gain 3. Gain 3 more barriers. Okay, so C again, he performs the action for green, which is gaining 3 meat. Oh, I did not need to use my lead for that. Just do that. Now I want a blue one. So I'll come here, and then we roll the die. Oh, another net. So we just caught him. And there we go. You can probably hear Lena. She's the husky. She's right nearby, and she's sort of snoring a little. That's the whistling sound. I would move her upstairs, but she's just so cute. I mean, how could I say no to that face? That was me. I did that. The rancher's turn. He's going to occupy D and gain another red dinosaur. And then I'm going to, okay, we'll do this to go get another yellow. Oh, heck, even more yellow. Wasn't really expecting that, so I get 2 now, essentially. Because I got the egg. And the yellow to our holding area. And their last action, D again, so they're going to perform the blue action, which is to gain 1 of each resource, and the first player marker, which they already have. For my last action, I'm going to go here with my lead to gain 2 more leaves. Okay, I'll bring back the ranchers. Now we arrange the ranch. So we'll close this off to make that safe. And then I'm thinking maybe doing it like so. So you go here, so you're all in the same enclosure. And I'm gonna move this over here. And we'll put blue in their own enclosure here. Okay. Then we feed 1, 2, 3 to feed the yellows, 2 to feed the blue, and 1 to feed the purple dinosaur. And now we can breed. So 2 will give me another yellow, which I will have to place in the permanent enclosure. It's too bad I didn't look at any of these to see if they would be useful, but they're getting reset. The cards are very slippery. Okay. Alright, they are still first, so let's do that. And they're gaining a red, but they're full, so the contractor, take the lowest value public contract card. Oh, that sucks. It's the one that I was gonna fulfill, though I guess I can still do that one. And then pay it to the best of its abilities, which is very cheap for them. My turn. I will absolutely fulfill a contract. I will go to the free one, and I can fulfill one here. So a blue, a yellow, and a purple. Then go back to the supply. And here we go. They will now, see they can't cover B because I'm already there. So they will perform the green action, which is to gain 3 meat. Now I'll need another blue one, but I'll also need a red one, even for my private one here, so let's go get a red. Oh, I forgot to do the resource phase. Oops. Alright, so 1 box, 1, 2, 3 meat, and 1, 2, 3 leaves. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've gone there, and now we roll. Ooh, wounded. So I still get the dinosaur, but not right away. Oops. Me and the dinosaur go to medical leave. A, which they can now cover because I'm not there anymore. So they'll gain 2 reds, which they can't, so they fulfill the next contract. There's that one, so 1 and 1. Okay. I think I just need the 1 though, so I'll keep it simple. Alright, D, which they can't do, so they'll perform the blue action and gain 3 meat. 1, 2, 3. Now, once they've reached the max, they gain the benefit. So, max meat, they gain a green and a red dinosaur. Out of curiosity, what do we have here? All 4 sides count as barriers for creating enclosures. Oh, he's always considered enclosed. That's interesting. Gain any 1 resource of your choice anytime you require a research card. That's not bad. Or, after you have placed all of your ranchers, you may pay 1 box to move one of your ranchers from its current action space to a different empty action space and take that action. Those are all actually pretty interesting. No, I don't think I can do it, because I'll still need to pay the 2. That's unfortunate, I can't grab that one. So I'll go here with my lead to grab the green. A net, so that's good. Put them in my holding area. Alright. Retrieving ranchers. Let's build my park. we'll put a barrier here. We'll put him there and him there. And now let's feed. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 meets. And then we breed. So again, 2. I gain another yellow, which I'll place in here. And then we reset. Okay, these cards are funny. I'm getting a little tired of them sliding, so I'm just going to move the mat from underneath them. At this point, I think we know that these are the research cards. We now gain another rancher, and I gain a new private contract, which requires 2 yellows, a blue, and a red. Interesting. Okay. And then we fill. Let's do the same up here. Just get rid of the slidiness. 2 blues and a green. 1 blue, 2 greens. Or 3 yellows. Okay. I still haven't taken the first player markers, so our rancher rival will go first. Why is that over there? Weird. Okay. Okay, so I just need to grab a blue, and then I can do this and this. But I need to somehow do it before the rival does it, because they always take the lowest cost public card, and that is this one. Oof. Let's see if I can make it happen. Going here, a knit. B. Come up here, and they gain 2 yellows. Okay, so I need to do the thing where I get to place something immediately in. Is that this one? Yeah. Oh, forgot resources again. Okay, 2 meats, 2 leaves. No boxes, but that's okay. I'll use my lead to come here, pay the box, so I can immediately place something into my ranch. Okay. He's going to see, so he gets a blue. And now I will use 2 to come up here. Okay, so I'm claiming this for 1, 2, 3. For 1, 2, and 3. Can now fulfill my private contract for a yellow, a green, a blue, and a red. Whew, I didn't think I was going to get to do it. Okay. So they already have D, so they'll do the action on red, which is to take the next lowest. And they have to pay as much as they can. There we go. I have 1 left. You can probably hear Lena breathing again. I wonder what she's dreaming about. So I will need 2 yellows, a blue and a red for this. I'm already sitting on the blue, so let's go get ourselves. Let's go get ourselves a yellow. Wounded. Not that it matters, it's the end of the... Oh, it's not the end. He still has 1 more. A, which he can't do because I'm there, so he performs the yellow action, which is to gain 1 resource. I wonder if after they've hit max, do they reset? Let's check the rules. Okay, so after the resource max is resolved, you restart back to 0. But yeah, so they would get 1 of each one. 1. And that's everything. We will retrieve the ranchers. Oh, and again, I forgot to check for these. Shoot. Okay, I'll put him in there. And then I'll feed him. There's no breeding. These get... Oh, I wonder if I forgot to reset them from last time. Rival ranchers. And before we forget, let's collect our resources. 3 meat, 5 leaves, and 1 box. They're covering A, and they're going to get 2 reds, which just mean that they get the lowest value. It's this one. My turn. Okay, so what do we need again? Blue, a red, another yellow. We need a lot. Oh, it's going to cost us quite a bit because he's there. So I think I'm gonna go here. I'll pay the 1 and 1 to gain this one. Dracorix. On your turn, in addition to placing a rancher, you may clear a single action space of all ranchers, sending them to medical leave. There we go. And I gain a purple. There. So they can't go to B. I'm there. They will perform the yellow action. Gain 1 of each. So I think I will use Dracorix's special ability to clear, send them to medical leave. This way. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the red in the hopes that we can complete this with the private. But to do that, I'm gonna need the egg. Yes! I can't believe that worked out. Okay, 1, 1. It's gonna take over D and get 2 blues. Okay, so I do need a blue. So let's see, I just kind of need the net really. Or a wound, it's not a big deal. C. And he gets another blue. I'm gonna go for the yellow. All the injuries. He's going to perform the action on green, which is to gain 3 meats. And for my last trick, I'm going to grab the green one. Another injury. Apparently I'm not very careful when I ranch some dinos. Okay, that's everything, so we'll collect. Okay, it's a lot of dinosaurs in the holding area, so let's make sure I do this properly. Yellows can go there. This will be interesting because I don't want them to breed. Alright, let's play around with this. So if you go there, you go there. No. That doesn't work because these two can't be together either. So what happens if we breed and there's nowhere to go? I'm assuming it's an escape. Okay, so we'll move these like so. Well, you can breed and you can breed. You guys are all safe and enclosed. Okay. Now let's feed them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. Okay. That is a full paddock. And we'll refresh. We're now on the last round. Starting off with A. Alright, this is an exciting turn for me. I am going here to fulfill this contract of a red, a green, and a purple. Which means I can also do my private contract. 2 yellows, a blue, and a red. I am very pleased that I actually completed both private contracts. That's amazing. B, I'm on B, so he'll do the action for yellow, which unfortunately means he gets the cheapest one. I swear, he always gets cards that he's got nothing on. So let's try to, I guess, just gain as many dinosaurs so we can get some bonus points at the end here. I'll use my Dracorex again to send him to medical leave so that I can go here. Oh, I forgot resources. 1 box, 5 leaves, and 3 meats. Okay. Can we get an egg again? No, that's okay. It's gonna block C and gain 2 greens. Yeah, I have a feeling the rival is gonna win. I'll go here to spend a box to gain another red. Oops. That's not my dude. That's my dude. B, so he'll do the action for green. The action for green is one of everything. Now I'll go here to spend 1 meat and get is blue. Oh no, he has to do the perform blue action. I guess that's one of everything. So I'll go here to gain a blue. Come on, egg. Come on, egg. Egg. Yes. There we go. And that's the end of the turn. Retrieve. Okay, time to fill these up. So, do that, and do that. So I get to feed them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meat. So that's all of my meat. And then 4 leaves. And now we breed, so I get another blue and another red. But they do get this contract because they can fill it. A yellow, a blue, and a red. Oops. Okay, so I've bred them. In theory we would reset, but it is now the end. And we go on to final scoring. Okay, so we start with contracts. So I've got 15, a 17, a 14, a 12, and a 7. So that's 19, 33, 48, 65, 65. And then my research cards give me an extra 4. And then my dinosaurs, 69 plus 16, 69, 79 plus the 6 brings us to 85. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 times 3, so that's an extra 9. So now I'm at 94. And that's it for me. I have 94 points. Let's see. Unfortunately, I think the rival probably won, but let's see. 13, 12, 11, 12, 13, and 10. 60, 65, 71. So they're starting off with 71. And then they don't get research cards, so then it's the dinosaurs. So they gain an extra 4 points for the yellow. 3 points each, so another 6. They get 3 for this. And then they get 8 points. Wow. I won by 2 points. That's nuts. That is so close. It is such a cute and fun game. I mean, look at these little dudes. And it is fun to play solo. But when you have other players around the table, it's certainly more difficult to be strategic. But very fun game. Highly recommend Tiny Epic Dinosaurs.